What is up, guys? This is Mr. Z, and this is my custom class video. I'm going to go through and show you guys what each one of my classes are. And honestly, this is the only character that I use. This guy's level 6, but this guy's 16. This is the main one. He's the Road to Commander, and I only actually have 3 loadouts. So the first loadout, I have the ARX 160. I prefer this over any of the other assault rifles. I use the SC, and I picked up the Remington a few times, and I really like the Remington R5 a lot too, but I prefer the ARX. It kind of reminds me of the ACR from Modern Warfare 2, and it comes with a custom laser sight, like it's already on it, so kind of getting 3 attachments for this one gun, and I actually like that they added that with a lot of the guns. That certain ones already have built-in silencers and condensers, so that they're not as loud. It's pretty cool. But I run the silencer and the red dot sight. This is a running gun class. I try to keep it low-key as much as possible. I don't want to be seen, and even though I already have the laser sight, I prefer to have the red dot sight as well, or laser sight, I'm sorry, the laser on it. But I run the red dot as well, so I have better AMS, or ADS, sorry. But I don't use handguns, so this one has been stock. I'm not taking a liking to any of the actual handguns. The 44 is pretty cool. I picked that up a few times and used it. But other than that, I feel like they've nerfed their handguns quite a bit. So actually, I could probably just take that off, but I haven't yet. But anyways, I run the lethal grenades, and I've not used anything else. I've thought about putting the throwing knife or the C4 on, because I actually use C4 quite a bit in all of the other Call of Duties. And motion sensor, that helps out a lot. I don't honestly use it that much. I actually forget that I always have it on, but when I do, I like having it around. The perks, I have ready up. I just like being able to pull my gun up as soon as I'm done running. Like if I round a corner and a guy's there, I would rather not have to hit fire. But with the ARX, I don't really have to worry about that because hip firing with the laser helps. So. And then I also use Dead Silence. I went with the CQB character, so a lot of my stuff was already made for stealth. But you move silently, and it makes it harder to detect. So I like that a lot, and I know a lot of people have moved to becoming sound whores and turning their Turtle Beaches and Astros and stuff all the way up. Anyways, I also use Off the Grid, so that people can't see me on their radars, and sit rep, because I don't like rounding corners and walking into claymores or IEDs and stuff like that. I run the strike package. Uh, I run the dogs, the maniac, and the Loki. Actually, haven't gotten the Loki yet, but I've had a few maniacs and plenty of dogs. Now on to my second loadout. This is my sniping class. Um, I bounce back and forth between the L115 on my other character and the USR, but on this character I just stick with the USR with the chrome lined and the variable zoom lens. I also still haven't changed the handgun because I don't prefer any of them, but I went ahead and put concussion on this one, and the perks are all the same. I haven't changed them, and strike package is also default. I don't honestly use this class very often, so uh, it's still a little behind. And anyways, Satcom, Dogs, and Maniac is what I use on this one. Now, this is also my other running gun class. I love this class. I run the MTAR. It's a submachine gun, and it's my favorite. I've also used the Bison and the Vector. And so far, the MTAR has definitely been my favorite. I know a lot of people use the AK-7 because it's built in with the silencer and stuff, but I definitely prefer the MTAR. I run the foregrip and the flash suppressor, and I'm like all about being able to shoot people at long distance, even though like I use guns that are short range. So the fact that I run the foregrip and the flash suppressor should really show that. But once again, same basic handgun, lethal, grenade, tactical with concussion, and I switched it up on this one. I can reload while sprinting, and as a running gunner, that is a big thing. And especially with this class, I try to stick with close quarters maps when I use this gun. But if I round a corner, I don't have that extra, ready up. I can't aim down the sight as fast, but I also like being able to reload while I'm on the go. But I actually need to change this assault. I want to be able to get a higher kill streak. I actually have been wanting to get rid of the dog. It's kind of annoying, but I still have one other operation that I have to get done, which is get 50 guard dogs. But while I'm already here, I'm going to go ahead and explain this. Operations. Basically, you get a set of 5 operations every 2 weeks, and if you've already started them, your operations will already like show that you have like 2 or 3 out of 5, in marathon, that you've already ran 2 or 3 miles, even though you haven't had that operation on this screen. Now everything is still there. See, I've already gotten some of these done, and some of them are already started, so when I finally do get these operations, they will already show complete, and I'll go ahead and get the reward. But now I don't know what this X button does to get new operations, but I don't want to do it and lose the chance of getting the guard dog patch. So until then, I think I'm just going to let it go with the flow. But yes, that's how operations